Hey, how you doing? It's good to be here today. Can you hear me through your ear hole okay? Let me know. If you're wondering why I'm whispering, I'm wondering too. Mhm. Hey, what's happening? Can you guys hear me okay? That was the weirdest intro ever. We're almost ready. Let me know if you can hear me through your ear holes. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a woohoo. Give me a 2023. Can you dig it? There's always one. I swear to God. It's absolutely ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, all right, all right. Get that little pillow all ready to go. What is going on? Happy New Year. I'm so glad you're here. It's me, Brian G. Man, I haven't live streamed in quite a while, and I'm so glad you're here. Man, I'm psyched for the new year. It's always kind of fun to like regroup, restart. And for the last few days, I've kind of just been getting things in alignment. I have been struggling with the live streaming on Chrome, so I switched to Firefox, and I think I kind of got some things doing okay as far as the live stream. How's the audio? Any crackling going on? I had some. You missed a light. Hey, Joe, wait a minute now. Come on now. I got all the lights. It's good to see you. We got 30 people here. I'm really grateful that you made it. Dewey, what is going on? Great to see you here, Joe. Poop Scoops for Knobs, Tim, Rose, welcome. That hobby. Yes. I saw Pamela. Nice to see you, as well as Susie. A couple people from the coaching program dropping in. It's the man, it's the legend, Brian G. Now, Susie, come on now. That's ridiculous. Through the ear hole. Yeah. Sit back and dig while I do it to you in the ear hole. All right. Yeah. So here's the thing. If you want to succeed on YouTube, you have to be consistent. And this is something that I feel like I've done better in the last 2 to 3 months, but I'm not anywhere near where I want to be. And in order to make that happen, what I want to do is I want to regularly live stream like I did back in the day when I started out with Pamela and Susie and Dewey. I don't know how long Dewey's been around with me, but I know Dewey has been a follower, maybe a subscriber for quite a while. It's good to see you, my friend. And that's one of the things I want to do again regularly, maybe once a week or so, 3 times a month. I also want to publish at least one regular long form video a week. And then I also want to do a short a week or so. And that'll give me about 2 to 3 pieces of content every week, pretty manageable. And at the same time, I want to strive to kind of improve all the things, right? Like the delivery, the cadence, the topics, the keyword research. And this is really what I've taught for a very, very long time. Let's see here. How many people? Looks like we have 33 people watching now. Science Gal Aquatics. So nice to see you. You can control the home lights from Home Assistant. I could, but I don't want to spend the 26 hours learning how to do that. So I just press a few buttons, flip a few switches. It works pretty darn good. Learning and technology with Frank. Frank, good to see you. Welcome to the live stream. And there is Science Gal Aquatics. Happy New Year to you, my friend. And again, how are we doing with the audio? Any crackling? I think it was basically an issue with the microphone being a little too high. I think we're doing okay now. And yeah, learning and tech with Frank. Live streams seem to activate YouTube to recommend your channel more. I did 3 in October and saw a big increase in November and December. That's fantastic. Yes, it's a bit of there is a delay, huh? I wonder if there's a delay coming through on YouTube. Anyway, hopefully that's okay. If you guys have any questions, drop them in the chat in the chat below, and I'll get your questions. Like I said, super awesome to be here on a live stream with you today. What is it? It's like the 4th, I believe. Yes, Wednesday, January 4th. And you're oh man, through advanced audio settings. That's such a drag, man. I hate hearing that. I tested this out earlier, and I had a little bit of a delay, but man, I wonder why it's so out of sync. Poop scoop for knobs. Oh well, we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna move forward anyway. Uh, Rico, good to see you, brother. I know you hit 100K. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you just hit 100K. Nice work. How are you enjoying doing more storytelling in your videos? A lot. I think for me, the thing that I always am striving to do is learn, improve. Whether it's my photography, whether it's lighting. Someone mentioned like audio sync, so I need to work on that. Like I said, I have been doing some tweaking on my live stream setup over the last few days just to get ready, just to go live regularly. One of the things about live is it can be challenging with the technical aspects. I use StreamYard, so I need to go and dig into the settings with that. But generally speaking, for me, I think the thing that I always focus on is really understanding what my audience wants and striving to deliver that. That's usually more tiny delay. Yeah, Susie says tiny delay, and that I saw that too, tiny delay. So we're gonna go with it. Audio sounds good though. Awesome, fantastic. Do you think mobile live streams are popular and will help with overall channel views? Thanks. Tom, Evolutionary Tom, welcome to the live stream. Great question. What I've learned about live streams as far as how they improve channel performance over time is it can be a great way to stay top of mind with regular viewers. So as a channel gets off the ground, a channel gains regular viewers, and a live stream gives those viewers and subscribers a chance to engage and interact. And the more they're doing that with your channel, the more likely YouTube will recommend your content in the future. However, I think for pure growth, what I would recommend is you really look at a few channels that are doing something very similar to what you're doing and what you'd like to be doing, but have exceptional results in terms of views, subscribers, and so on, and look at what they're doing. Typically, I see channels that dedicate themselves more to live streaming, or they dedicate themselves more to video content, whether that's short form or long form. Typically, channels like mine, channels like my friend Nick Nimmin, I'm pretty sure Daniel Battelle falls in the same category. When we live stream, it's great for our community, right? I mentioned Susie and Pam and Dewey's here, and Tom, you made it. That gives the community, my community, a chance to engage with one another, hang out, spend time. But typically, we can actually lose subscribers. I must have gotten something from Amazon. So it's a bit of a mixed bag, but that's really the best way to think of it. And I would say really look to channels that have the results that you want, that are similar in content, and move forward with them. Is Daniel Battelle? Hey, there he is, the man. Well, the thing about Daniel Battelle that I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And number one, his hair is. I used to have cool hair, but I'm 57 now, and I'm happy to have any hair. But the fact that he runs across cars makes me really anxious. I saw your last video, Daniel. I want to take a moment and share some of the things I've seen about Daniel's latest videos. And we've had a little discussion going on via text, as we often do on Messenger. And one of the first things I mentioned is, "Hey, nice work on really just taking something that needed to be shared and leveraging it to get in front of a bigger audience." And the thing that I want to share with you is, if you want to get more views and you want to grow, well, what I mentioned to Daniel is, you have to learn the skills to gain the abilities and skills. You have to practice to gain those skills in order to take advantage of opportunity. Because if that opportunity came along and he had published 16 videos, he probably wouldn't have been able to do as well as he's done with that opportunity, because he just wasn't as polished. He didn't have the skills and abilities that are needed. So think about moving forward with your channel and practicing. So right now, audio delay, but the lighting is good. The audio quality sounds pretty good. I'm working on some videos. And that's the thing for me that has been really, really helpful and the catalyst for my growth in the past and so on. Nice work, Google, or interesting name. Is that Megan? Is that Daniel's Megan? If not, think it is. Maybe it's not. Welcome, Megan. Nice to see you. Uh, Hopefully you've been liking learning DaVinci Resolve. That's at Daniel. What else do we have? Oh, there it is right there. Learning tech with Frank. Congrats on your recent success, Daniel. Daniel has been crushing it with the latest videos. But that, for a lot of YouTubers, I think, we're looking for this one lucky break. And I guarantee you, if you stay on YouTube long enough, that lucky break happens. You get an opportunity to create a message that really resonates. And sharing a few more thoughts as far as, what happened with Daniel. Number one, the storyline and the plot line was really, really simple. Good versus evil, kind of Star Wars, David and Goliath. In fact, I mentioned that to Daniel, and then he mentioned, I just mentioned that in my last video, because it was truly that kind of storyline, And the more you can make it easy for viewers to understand and connect with, and furthermore, and this is the thing that I really think created momentum for Daniel, was the fact that you had this this overview of this theme of, this is really about me. Like, this information directly impacts me. And the first group of people that saw those videos would probably be Filmora users, because Daniel published hundreds of Filmora videos on his channel. And every one of those people had paid money. And now that money they had paid really wasn't being honored in the way the company said it would be. So his video was like, this is about me. And when you can take that, when you can take what you do and make a video so the viewer feels like this is about me, super powerful. One of the things Daniel mentioned to me, excuse me, was the fact that I had a similar situation back in the day when my channel was demonetized accidentally, and it really freaked me out. It made me very nervous. This is what I do for a living, and all of a sudden a huge revenue source that was driving $1,500, $1,800 a month was gone. And I created a video very much like Daniel's. It was like, it's me against this huge company. And I think my story was relatable, and that creators could say, wow, this is about me. Because what if I got demonetized? I think what Daniel had going for him is a lot of people even paid money. Okay, here we go. Here's a question. Tim Rose, Brian, what do you focus on for your upcoming content? I also enjoy the camera and photography videos you make. Oh my God, make it stop. I don't know. Honestly, this is what I know. I love creating content. I have a long way to go. I'm passionate and I want to learn. And I think there's a good chance I'll create some more content around the photography and maybe even like more in-depth stuff about video, like cameras, lighting. Like clearly, when it comes to lighting, I got something going on. Um, but right now, what I'm trying to do is create, and this is important for anybody that wants to create momentum with their channel, is just try to take away as many points of thought as possible. Like you want to think less and just do more. So right now, excuse me, I'm live streaming. I want to create content regularly for this channel, but now and then I might drop a video for my photography channel. I actually chatted and Daniel Battelle was like, man, that was so fun. That was cool. And you seem inspired. And I was. That channel now has 600 subscribers. Not bad for about 6 videos. It's almost maybe about 45% of the way monetized with watch hours. It's doing pretty darn well. I always gain subscribers when I'm live. I've been live on YouTube for close to 4 years. So the thing to consider with this kind of comment is Relic, I wonder if that's what you primarily do is go live. If that's the case, then your viewers expect you to go live, and thus it makes sense that you're going to grow because again, you're more of a live streamer rather than a video creator. And there's some people that kind of live in between and do both. They create video content, short form, long form. They live stream, and that's something that I enjoy doing. But it really just depends. What's the easiest way to start out with live iPhone? I thought a Monday, Wednesday, Friday show would work. Live show workout might be a win. The best way with anything we do is to find the simplest path forward. This is a big deal because often what happens is we get stuck up in our own mind, we overthink, we overanalyze, and then we spend extra days trying to come up with the perfect strategy. Just do it. Nike, just move forward. And if you have an iPhone, then go live on your mobile device. Maybe grab a microphone for your phone, but just start off with your phone because honestly, the mics on the newer iPhones are plenty good, and then adjust. What I would say to the core is think about, again, identifying a channel that has the results that you're after, that also is publishing the kind of content you're interested in, and pay attention. How often do they publish? Is it primarily video content? Do they go live now and then? The best thing to do is to really look at live. If you do both, is that probably what I see happen with a lot of creators is the live is more about bringing community together and less about growth. And the videos that we create is where the growth happens. But you can't ever really be sure. It's really about moving forward, testing things out, and trying things out. Legion Heart Moto, does YouTube save your live streams or do you have to save it and upload it to YouTube? YouTube does all the work. And that's one of the reasons why leveraging live streaming is really simple. Once you overcome kind of the technical aspects of pushing the right buttons to go live, everything just kind of works. The video is saved by YouTube. It's rendered, and then it becomes a video. And you can actually, this is more of a traditional Q&A live stream that I'm doing now, but you can plan out a live stream. You can use a slide deck. You can talk about various strategies. You can talk about new updates coming out on YouTube or for gaming or for whatever you do. And that makes the live streaming platform pretty awesome. And yes, Daniel is awesome without question. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Good to see you, bro. I've been on YouTube vacay, but I'm coming back. Thanks for all your help over the years. You're welcome. And I'm glad you're coming back. One of the things that's really interesting about YouTube is it's hard to reach the top. It's hard to figure it out, really hustle enough and publish enough to gain momentum. Not with just the views and the algorithm, but to gain momentum with yourself, to be able to run down, click a few buttons, turn on the right lights. Everything looks good. Like today, I was kind of framing the shot, getting the lighting right. I was doing a bunch of stuff, spending extra time. Now, what I can tell you is if I live stream in 3 days, the amount of time that I need to invest to make this happen, the same quality, which isn't great, but it's okay, will be much less because I've spent the time and I've created a bit of momentum for myself. So that's the thing about, getting to the top is you have to create that momentum. You have to learn, you have to improve, you have to be objective. This is something a lot of people kind of struggle with is to objectively see their video content and be able to say, I could have done a better job at this. And when I say that, what's really interesting is all my friends, all my peers, Roberto Blake, Nick Nimmin, Dee Nimmin, Owen Hemsath, Daniel Battelle, the crew, right? Our crew, we're always tearing our content down, looking for what we can improve. And yet so many that struggle talk about how it's not fair. And I find that interesting. I think a mindset is really a big deal. Yo, Sean, it's great to see you. Happy New Year. Sean has been an amazing longtime subscriber. I just want to thank you, my friend, for your constant positive feedback in my comments section. It means a lot. In flying magic flying potato, another old school YouTuber. The thing about me is I'm motivated by money, but more than that, it just as important as that is the fact that I just connect with people, create content that helps people move forward. And I really appreciate all of you. How do you stay motivated when you're editing a long video? Really, really great question. And sometimes it just comes down to you just got to push yourself. You just got to say, man, I got to get this thing done. When I'm editing a long video, typically I'll just say, hey, man, I have to move forward. I have to publish this thing. I have to get it done. And a long video for me might take me 3 to 4 editing sessions between 2 and 5 hours. So I could spend 15, 20 hours on a a video edit. However, what I know is that what I can do today in 6 hours of editing is so much more than I could have done when I started with double that, so it gets faster, it gets easier. And I want to recommend anybody struggling to spend a little bit more time editing and do your best when you're editing to really think about the viewer. And when you're editing a particular section of your video, just say, hey, am I going to lose my viewers here? Is this boring? Did I repeat myself? Am I really highlighting the thing I promised in my topic, title, and thumbnail? And when you do this, and again, isn't that really about being objective? You're going to do better over time. Calming anxiety. Good to see you. RE Lucky Break. I had that with my audio podcast, now working daily for the same on YouTube. That's awesome, my friend. So happy that you made it happen on your podcast. Congratulations. Those people that really stick to it and create a long-term plan win. I think I don't think I see so many people that they just don't have a long view approach to the growth they so desperately want on YouTube, and they give up after a few months. And maybe they publish 3 or 5 videos over 2 months, 3 months, and it's just not enough. Today it's interesting. Some of the video quality that's being published to YouTube is insane. It's so good. It's filmed so good with high quality cameras, the editing, the storytelling, the planning, the production, the amount of people. It's absolutely insane. Now you may say to yourself, well, Dang it, I don't have that great camera. Well, I could say the same exact thing, only filmed with an iPhone, and I guarantee you there are creators out there that are crushing it with, an iPhone, and you can do the same. It really comes down to moving forward, believing you can make it happen, taking that next step, and then repeating, and having an objective view of your channel and having a long view as well. Do you have a content schedule? No. Do you use a calendar or some other specific system? No. My pal Daniel said I should do that just to try to stay current. But here I am. I am live streaming today. What I can tell you for myself is, first off, you have to be self motivated, and you need to find some way to become motivated beyond. Listen, if you want to grow, this is important. Beyond views and subscribers. If the only carrot in front of you is the idea of getting a lot of views and you're starting from zero views, zero subscribers, but more importantly, zero skills. You've never made a video that's done well. You don't know how to edit or edit that well, or maybe you've never edited at all. You don't know about lighting or capturing gaming footage, storytelling, keyword phrases, thumbnail design, all the stuff is like, it takes time to learn all of that. And when you can find the motivation beyond views and subscribers, and what I did and what I do is I love figuring stuff out. Photography. Like last summer, I learned macro photography. And I published a video on macro photography on a brand new channel with less than like maybe 100, 200 subscribers. And that video got 8,000 views. And for me, the motivation wasn't like I'm trying to grow. I just want to learn and apply myself. And I love to create content. And then it's just really a matter of, yeah, I know the audio's behind, but there it is, Sorrow. Good to see you, my friend. Hopefully it still is okay for viewing. Like I was saying, at that point, once you can focus on how to stay motivated beyond views and subscribers, it's really a matter of just constantly wanting to publish in order to grow the channel and get the results that you're after. Hey, Super Chat. Big fan. Thank you so much. Horror Cash, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's just great to be back live streaming again. Hopefully we get the audio sync thing figured out. Close. I'm glad we don't have any crackling today, but I wonder if it's because I opened up the YouTube page and then I got some feedback and that created crackle. That was a crazy time, Brian. You made a great video about that mess. What Daniel Battelle is talking about, and this is a great example. If you want to grow your channel, me and Daniel Battelle, we did something that you can do too. It doesn't cost anything other than some a sweat equity, some hustle. And what we did is we committed to each other. Hey, let's do this thing. Let's push each other. And we kind of just started publishing videos, and we were kind of competing against each other, but not really. It was really more against ourselves. But we were very aware, right? We were very aware what the other guy was doing. And we started sending ideas back and forth to each other. And what we did is we didn't have a schedule at all. We simply watched our real-time analytics. And when our views would drop, usually on day 3, day 4, day 5, maybe day 6 or 7, if a video does really well, it'll continue to drive a lot of views into the next week. Well, we would be creating a video and we would release it when those views would drop. So this is one of the benefits of not having a schedule, is it gives you more flexibility. And I got to say, we both crushed it, gaining a ton of subscribers, gaining a ton of views. I went from about 1,500 subscribers a month, gaining 1,500 subscribers a month, to gaining 7,000 subscribers a month. Wow. In 6 to 7 months. But see right there, that's a 6-month period. And I don't see a lot of YouTubers who have like, I'm in this hardcore, I'm going to push hard for 6 months. I see this instead. I'm going to give this a shot and see. I'll try it out and see. And it's like, man, if that's your attitude, you are going to get your butt kicked, because there frankly are more creators that have more skills, that have the ability to create videos that audiences love. And it's not about the algorithm is picking on you, it's about skills and abilities. But yeah, that was a really cool period, and Daniel did the same thing. He absolutely crushed it. You definitely have plenty of lights. I do. But if I had a few more, wouldn't that be nice? I got enough. Okay, so about 60%, 40 live. So it looks like 60% video, 40% live stream. That's awesome. Susie says, thanks for all your help, Brian. I've just got my second channel monetized. Wow, Susie, that is absolutely incredible. I'm so happy for you. Way to go, Susie. Brian, overthinking. Yep, I know that. Me too. I overthink all the time. I'm trying to do less of that. I'm wondering, let me know, what is your word for 2023? Drop it below. If you've thought and you've got your own word, mine is present, as in I want to be present more of the time. I don't want to live in the past, and I definitely don't want to overthink and live in the future. I tend to go that. Don't ever hit the microphone. So that's my word for this year, is present. And I overthink and I kind of go in the future, and man, I can really trip up on myself. Overthinking is a channel killer. Some of my simplest videos are my biggest. 100%. Man, when I look at my early videos, I had one video that today has 800,000 views. It took me about 5 hours from concept in the morning to I'm done and it's published by 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I used an iPhone to create a video about how to create video effects with an iPhone. And I think I targeted iMovie. And it's interesting. It started out being a video for a friend. It was just a simple video. And I thought, what I did with some of these effects and the filming and the kind of the quirky little movements was really fun. And I taught what I did, and I didn't overthink it. I just moved forward. Now, the opposite, though, is a lot of people don't put enough thought into it, and they just create content about anything, and that's not great either. I think it's important to find that space in the middle. Lives are great. I've got one scheduled for the 18th with 2 large YouTubers. That is awesome, Joe. Glad to hear that. Yeah, I think I'll start moving forward myself, and I'll bring on some guests. I've done that a little bit in the past. Yeah, that'll be fun. What do we got here from Mr. Smelly? Man, what a great channel name. I've got around 100 viewers at a time on my fragrance community live stream. Any tips to increase it? Goal of 200 viewers average in 2023. So my best is a little bit above that. So right now we're sitting at 36 live concurrent viewers, and I'm happy with that. Like, the last few years has been slow on this channel, and that's where I'm at. My best, as mentioned, was about 225 concurrent viewers live. And back in the day, like, I was on it, I was on point. I had that momentum. I had a lot of energy, and I'm doing on energy today. I'm pretty good. I'm about 70%. This is what I know will push views to a live stream. Number one, if you get people clicking like, adding comments, engaging with you, that can only trigger the algorithm, and the algorithm can only say, wow, there's a lot happening here. So if you ask a simple question, that can really help you to move forward and increase the viewers, because YouTube is going to show it to more and more viewers when watching. For me, the hardest part of live streaming was pushing the live button for the first time. And there you go. I love that you're telling this story in past tense, Science Gal Aquatics. You made it happen. Congratulations. How much effort, time do you put into scripting? Frank, I typically will spend at least 90 minutes on a script. And what I know is the vast majority of the guys that I roll with, the guys that create kind of how to information, they script. When you plan and you think about what you're going to say, especially when you know it works, you're going to be more likely to create a video that does well. And again, this is especially true when you've done it for a while and you understand, which you'll understand what works and what doesn't over time. When you study YouTube help videos, when you create your own content, when you continue to step up and you learn and you strive, and then you script, you'll have the ability to move forward. In fact, just for the fun of it, let's see if I can. I am going to open up YouTube. I think I'm going to skip that. Actually, you can see that right there. That's interesting, right? Let's show that. Let's see if I can do just screen share, and then we're going to go pick a screen. StreamYard, yes. Allow. Whoa. So hopefully you guys can see that. I mean, this is basically someone had, I think it was Mr. Smelly had a question, or it was someone else about live streaming. The more that, people engage, ask questions, hit the like button. By the way, if you're enjoying this live stream, please do that. Hit the like button. Then you're going to see this. This is my live stream right now. And it's in the premier position on YouTube. And that's really going to, get more people watching. And now you can see we're up to 44 viewers, and there we are. So yeah, scripting is pretty important, I think. What I would say is this too. Another discipline that really helped me grow my channel was to practice two methods, pretty much polar opposite from each other. One is to move fast, to break stuff, and to publish often. There's been a number of times when I've been working a lot on YouTube every day, 3 to 7 hours, 6 days a week. And I might publish 6 to 7 times a week, almost daily or daily. I went daily for 56 days and it crushed me, and I didn't publish for a week. But I doubled or tripled my subscriber rate. I doubled my daily views to the channel. I published a bunch of videos, and I gained that momentum of learning, of understanding how to go live, how to get the best camera and lighting set up, and it really helped me. So that's one method that really helps to move a channel forward. The other is to really slow down and go the complete opposite. And I call that creating a hero video, where you're like, I have a great idea for a video. And I've done videos like this in the past, or I've seen some other similar videos do really well. So I'm going to take time. I'm going to take extra time scripting. I'm going to take extra time to ensure I've got a great title and thumbnail. I'm going to put in extra time into editing. And by doing both, you really learn, the full gamut of being a creator. You're almost going daily, you're slowing down, you're making these kind of great hero videos. And YouTube actually even talks about this. Super, super powerful. Sign up for your coaching program 4 years ago helped me tremendously. Yes, Susie. And I love that. It's fantastic. Hey, there's Control. Take Control Beauty. Hi, son. On my way to basketball practice, but wanted to catch you live. Hi, Mom. That's Mom. I call Take Control Beauty Mom. What's your take on reverse engineering your video? For example, creating the thumbnail and title before you film. 100%. In fact, I this is what I know beyond a shadow of a doubt. And if you're not getting the views that you deserve, I know for a fact, and I'm talking to you. If you're like, is he talk? Yes. What I know is that there are so many YouTubers that think they understand all of the tips that we talk about when it comes to titles, topics, thumbnails, keyword research, editing, scripting, creating a hook, all the stuff, audience retention, average view duration, click through rate. I can't tell you how many times I've worked with a coaching student and they had some of the fundamentals way off. And if you've got some of the fundamentals way off, then you're going to be way off when it comes to the chance of your videos blowing up. For example, keyword research is amazing in this regard because so many YouTubers think they understand it and they don't. So how do I think about reverse engineering? I think you really want to know what kind of video you're creating. And then you want to have a basic idea for why somebody's going to click. Now, sometimes I struggle with this too. In fact, when I was talking about momentum, when I was publishing 1 or 2 videos a month, it was really hard to come up with a compelling idea for a thumbnail and a title and a topic. But lately, I've been publishing 3 times a month, 4 times a month. I'm live streaming. I've been doing shorts in the past, and the more I create content, the easier it is to do. Here's my recommendation. Let's do this. I want to start off with, if you want to get views, then this question is paramount. And even more important is how you come up with your video idea. And I'm going to recommend that you do this. Okay, you guys see my screen okay? I think you should just see YouTube, right? You just see YouTube on the screen. It's not a weird instance of that. I think it should be okay. Let's go back here and see. Yeah, hit the like button, gang. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. 38 people watching. Started streaming 42 minutes ago. Let me know. Does that make sense, guys? There we go. So you think making an online course with digital products and YouTube channel is still, I don't think it might be possible. I know beyond a shadow of a doubt 100%. Believe you can do it because you can. So do this, guys. I want to share my screen, and hopefully you guys are going to see this. Let's do this. I want to create, see if I can do this. I'll go here and then I'll create another instance of Firefox. If I just click this, will it do it? No. Show options. No. How do I create another instance of Firefox? Show all windows. No. Okay, so this is something I haven't had to do yet. Wish I could create another instance of Firefox. There's no more audio delay though. Oh, I was wondering if that would, am I allow StreamYard to see your screen? Oh man, what is going on? Goodness. Let's do this. Present. Can you guys see me now? Let me know. Okay, you guys can see me. I have this. I'm going to refresh this. I probably shouldn't do this. Oh, okay. So let's do this. I wish I could create another instance of Firefox. View, no, edit, file, new window. All right, finally. uh, yeah, I haven't used Firefox in so long, but I was having problems with Chrome. And just bear with me, gang. Okay, so let's do this now. If I go back to share screen, and now we're going to go, it should say maybe new tab, share StreamYard Firefox. Yes, allow. Okay, perfect. So this is what I want you to think about doing. I guarantee that you're not doing this. And if I'm right to say you got me, I don't do this. And what I'm going to say is that the majority of people here are going to say, yeah, you got me, I'm not doing this. And if you're struggling to get views, if you do this, you're going to improve the odds 5 to 8 times. And I'm going to explain why as we move forward. Okay, so we're on Firefox right now, and here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to YouTube, and we're going to look at some basic keyword research. And what I want you to really think about is the fact that keyword research is not about the algorithm. It's not about numbers. You can use tools like TubeBuddy. I love TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy is awesome. Morning Fame, awesome. But it's more about understanding, listen, if you want to grow, this is super powerful. It's about understanding what a group of viewers on YouTube want and then creating videos. So I'm helping a coaching client right now create videos around, what's the name of what is the name of that website? Upwork, right? So if I went and I did Upwork and I type in, if I type in Upwork into YouTube, then I have these keyword phrases: Upwork tutorial for beginners, Upwork how to get first job, Upwork proposal, Upwork account create. Now, think about this. My question is, are you starting your process of creating a video here? Like, you might have an idea and think, I want to create a video about the new Warzone game, or I might want to create a video about gardening, or I might want to create a video about photography. What I want you to do is take that idea and then say to yourself, it's simple, right? Say, what would a viewer type into the search bar to find that kind of video? And then what you do is you go through and you look at these keyword phrases. Yes, you can ask a question, but I'm going to stay on this little tutorial for a minute, my friend. So are you doing this? If you're, let me know with a yes or no. If you're doing this, if you're really thinking, well, I want to make a video about Upwork, so then you come and you type in Upwork and then you look at the keyword phrases, right? Like I'm showing, just give me a yes or a no. This is what I'm doing. And again, just yes or no, so we have an idea and so I can help serve you better in the future. So now the next thing you can do to dig deeper is just put in the keyword phrase, and you might have one keyword phrase or two keyword phrases. Yes. So eRelic Gaming says yes, is you just go and you go Upwork and then A. And now look at all the keyword phrases that begin with Upwork A. Upwork account create, Upwork account create, account verification. And then I can go and I could go B, beginner guide, Upwork bookkeeping, and then C, and then D. And I can go through the alphabet and come up with hundreds of keyword phrases. And the only thing I want you to think about is the fact that I want to identify what viewers are searching for, which is related to the kind of video I want to make. So I start with what I'm interested in making, but then I think, well, how would someone search for that? And then I move forward and I create a video around that. And what happens then is I confirm that there's an audience for that topic. And then by including that keyword phrase in the title, I'm going to be more likely to show up in search and browse. Because by the way, browse looks at keyword phrases, looks at viewer history, a lot of things. So when you do this, it's really going to ensure you show up more of the time on the viewers' home pages and in search to help you get lots of views. I try to do that kind of research on a video that features narrow subject matter within large topic of gardening. Yeah, you know, Scott, exactly like for gardening, you might do this with container gardening, butterfly gardening, growing tomatoes in plant pots, growing tomatoes in a garden. Like the more, and this is the other thing that I want everybody to think about. The more specific the keyword phrase is, the more the viewer that clicks on your video is going to get what they expect. When it's really broad, you might gain more views, but it's also really hard to please a lot of people. Basically, a free video idea generator. Absolutely. And more importantly, is you really can understand the psychological motivation of a large group of viewers. Oh, there's crackling in the audio now. There it is. Man, I went for 40 minutes. Crackling is back. Man, what a bummer. Man, I wonder, it seems like we went a long time without that happening. I am so bummed out. Oh, well, that's how we roll sometimes. Well, guys, I'm going to end it right here. It's been an hour. It's been fantastic to be here. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for your support. I want to wish you the very best. Happy New Year. I'm excited for you, your channel, for myself, for all of us. I'll see you on the next live stream soon, and hopefully we'll figure out that crackling. Take care. Peace.